Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie, and if you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here, we're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them and I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so I could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate, leave the rest behind. If you would like to book a personal more aligned with your story, all of my information can be found below in the description box. You can go directly to my website, EnlightenedAuntie.com, and book a session with me. My books are always open. I am currently running a special on live sessions. Usually my client readings are usually video recorded. Um, but for a more personalized session, live sessions are always fun because that way we have an energy exchange. But I'm running a special right now until the end of the month for 11111. We spend about an hour and a half together depending on what comes up. Usually they range at the 155 price point, so get in where you fit in if you are interested in working with me. Spots are limited. All right. Let's just jump right in. I hope everybody is doing really well. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. I see my numbers going up, y'all. We are getting ready to do another giveaway. I feel like I just did one. What was that? A couple weeks ago. And the numbers are looking really, really good. So thank you, Captain Reed. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. We are at right now. We're at 4433 subscribers. I love the synchronicities. You guys are amazing. So thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate having y'all here. All right, let's jump in, see what Spirit wants to talk about. This is actually the second time I've started this video. I got like 30 minutes in, and then my dog started barking, and the ring chimed, and I look on the camera and I see my best friend outside. And I was like, oh, I did notice that she texted me, but I was working. She was here. Oh, damn. Looks like somebody took some incredibly hasty action in the past. Somebody may also be getting some bad news about something that they did in the past. I definitely feel like there's something that, okay, whatever they've done, I feel like it could potentially be related to their home environment, their security and peace of mind. Ooh, ooh. Okay. One more, please. Damn. Okay. I feel like somebody here has been trying to hold on to something that they may not be able to do. I do see an ending, the end of a cycle. It's been a tough cycle. I feel like there has been a lot of burden here. Somebody may be prevented from being able to make certain moves. Judgment has been called. So I do feel like, and I'm looking kind of at the way the cards are connecting, judgment has been called. Ooh, God sees everything. Oh, okay. God sees everything. Somebody is very weighed down. What this feels like, it feels like it feels like the bones in someone's closet are falling out. That's what it feels like. And because this is happening, it feels like this person is kind of, it's like, I do genuinely feel like whoever this person is that took this action, I do feel like they knew better. Okay. It's kind of like they knew better. It's like when you know better, you should do better. But this person knew better and still chose to betray the collective. Okay. Um, again, it may have something to do with somebody's home life, home security, something like that. I feel like somebody here is being, I heard, put on timeout, like a pause. Somebody is being made to pause so that they can see exactly what they've done. Like it's kind of like they're being forced. It's that, like that meme. What is that movie, or it's a show? Was it a show? Bird Box, like those memes where like they're like holding their eyes open to see. Like that's kind of what this looks like to me. It's almost like, it's kind of like God is making someone really see what they've done and the orchestration of how they have lived their lives to where they are right now. They're being forced to see. I keep hearing. Okay. Interesting that I actually chose this particular deck. So this person's they're being forced to see, I want to say, kind of like the error of their ways. There may be something here, like there's the energy here of somebody who continuously, this is like an abusive energy. And I've said this before, anytime I see any of the court cards of the sword, of the suit of swords, if any of the court cards are in the reverse, automatically it's a liar. I don't care. You can argue with your mama. It's a liar. I've got somebody here who has, remember I said up here, like they're kind of seeing like all the bones in their closet creeping out. I'm envisioning a room with a bunch of doors, and behind each door is a different skeleton. What this looks like is the weight of the burdens of knowing that these skeletons exist. This person's been lying, I want to say, pretty much their whole life. And now this is an interesting energy because I've never actually seen this before. So if this person, because we know who our antagonist is, this person may, I'm being reminded to go back to the skeleton in the closet. You may have some assistance here in the spiritual realm. You may have some ancestors that are kind of not just there, they're watching this person. Okay. Whoever this person is, they may have absolutely had some hand in doing some type of dark magic. I don't know where this is going. I've never actually seen this in these cards, but I'm seeing these cards in a whole different light today. This person has repeatedly, I want to say, abused and misused certain relationship dynamics. And when I said up here, like, God has seen all the misdeeds, God knows where all the bones are hiding. So do these ancestors that have been watching this person. These ancestors are watching this person from the ethers, and they're watching this person repetitively be the way that they are, tell these lies, behave in this abusive manner. Somebody here is, I want to say, they're trying to kind of maintain their position. I also feel like this person is operating from a very wounded energy. I said something in the past. They did something in the past. So we have somebody here who, and this very well could be somebody that may have once been respected within their community. This person, whoever we're talking about, may have been somebody respected in their community. Somebody who appears to be, kind of all knowing or whatnot. I am getting the sense that this person, I I hate to tell people this, but we know Mercury's retrograde. They may circle back. This is the kind of energy of somebody who abuses their position in your life. So, like when I said this is an abusive energy, they abuse a certain role like this. So, if this person is somebody who is generally respected in the community, they kind of use that as a means to orchestrate certain scenarios, and people just they fall in line because they respect this person. But but they may come towards you. I do want to caution you though, if they come towards you, they're only going to come towards you because they want to stir the pot. Okay. Now the flip side is what I'm seeing here. This kind of piggybacks on yesterday's reading. Maybe it was yesterday's reading. I don't know. This kind of feels like if you've been talking about your past publicly, it is definitely going to change the dynamic of the relationship, or it will change the way people view this person. Because this all feels like if in your past, like you dealt with some situations that were heartbreaking to you at the hands of someone who other people respected, this Tower and this Six of Wands, somebody's not prepared for this. Somebody's not prepared for this. Maybe that's the bad news that somebody's getting. They're getting bad news because you're getting ready to speak your truth. Tell people about the heartbreak. And I think I've said this at least in the last two readings, like part of healing, and I know for me, I'm very mercurial. I have a Gemini stellium. I'm a Taurus sun, but I have a Gemini stellium. I'm a communicator. For me, I felt like talking about my story, telling aspects of my story has been very healing for me. I started blogging when I was like in 2005. I started blogging, and it was right on the heels of my Saturn return. So I spent like 5 or 6 years blogging almost every day, talked about all kinds of things, but mostly my life. And for me, it was very therapeutic to kind of get that stuff off my chest, even if nobody read the blog. I had thousands of readers, but even if nobody read any of that stuff, it was at least therapeutic for me to get it off my chest, right? That's what this kind of feels like. It feels like you also, collective, have the ability to assist other people in their healing by simply communicating the things that you have been through, the pains that you have experienced, the sadness, the betrayals, but owning it and being honest about what it is that you've experienced certainly will help not just you, but it will help other people. Somebody is afraid that if they've been telling lies, those lies are going to be revealed. Somebody here may even be getting some type of karma here, and they're afraid. They're afraid of this thing circling back to them. All these bones in this closet. part of the blockage, part of this person's blockage is the fact that they refuse to stand down. Whatever this person has been doing, I've said they've been doing it repetitively. They have not been or have refused to stand down, and largely it's because of their ego, because they don't want to be defeated. But here's the thing. Because of that stubbornness, because they refuse to, because they're standing their ground and they refuse to budge, they are going to end up losing new opportunities, any kind of new resources. They're going to be losing that. Now, this kind of piggybacks on like the last two readings where I said they know something that you don't know. You may have this new opportunity that's coming towards you, but you don't see it yet. It's not quite in your peripheral. And the only reason why you know about it is because I'm telling you. But that's kind of this. It's their whole thing. They're worried and they're very, very concerned. And they're going to lose this. If this is the same Ace of Pentacles that is due for you, this is in the reverse for them in the appropriate place. And it's, like I said, it's because this person's ego is so big. They're so stubborn and feeling like, you know, I'm going to do this because this is what I want to do. They're going to end up losing everything. They don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go. They're trying to avoid the sense of loss, the feeling of loss, having lost you. They're refusing to let you go. It doesn't matter. They've already lost you. All right. These all these flipped. I'm going to take them. Okay. So basically what's happening right now in this person's life is justice is being served. The karmic scales are being balanced. You've got somebody here who had largely been trying to control this relationship, control the dynamic between you, mostly because they didn't want to be alone. They were trying not to. It's kind of like, as long as they can continue playing the game that they're playing, they can keep you in the same box that they've had you in. This person's been telling lies and they're angry because this cycle has come to a close. You may have chosen to prioritize other areas in your life over this person, and then they immediately lost. Who in the hell? Who's texting me? And that is the weirdest thing. I just got the strangest text through an app. Okay. Best course of action. Yeah, this person, whatever, the best course of action for this person is to stop doing what it is that they're doing, because it's not working. It's not working. It has been unsuccessful. It's like time for them to move on, away from you, away from the situation, away from whatever they've been doing. They need to move on, because everything that they have tried to do, it is not working. It's not working. Okay. Let's clarify. It's not working. Whatever it was that they were doing, okay. Just so that I explain for those of you who are new here, when cards come up in the reverse for me, I also try to look at what people would need to do in order to flip it in the upright, right? So this appears to me that whatever this person, I said they had been doing it over and over again, they cannot. Part of the bad news that they may have received is the fact that whatever they have been doing, it is not working, and they can no longer do it. They have to stop. They have to stand down. especially if it has something to do with some kind of windfall or inheritance or a new opportunity. Whatever they've been trying to do with this Ace of Pentacles, this energy is ramping up. Whatever they have been doing, they can no longer do it. They're receiving judgment. They're receiving judgment. There's someone here, I said they're worried about their own stability. We're dealing with somebody here who they wanted to live in a very comfortable life. They wanted to have all the fancy things. They wanted to be well respected, well loved, well cared for. But they want to do this on the backs of other people or on the backs of someone else, not themselves. Judgment is being called for what they've done. Uh-huh. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. So, whoever this person is, whatever they've done, I do feel like there's someone here who potentially could be trying to avoid some kind of incarceration. There has been some poor investment of time, energy, and resources, and they were kind of waiting. They were kind of waiting for something to happen, and it didn't happen, especially if they were waiting for you to be unalive. That's not happening. They may also be very burdened because the people I've been saying, and I've been saying it consistently, these people did not work alone. The network of people that they may have worked with may have fallen apart or may be falling apart, or people are walking away from them because they don't want to work with them because they see that this person is not a team player. They're a liar. It's a bad combination to be a liar and not a team player. That's a bad combination. They may be blocked. They may be blocked from the ability to travel. They may be blocked in terms of communication. People may, like I said, people are walking away from them, and they're being suspended. That's the word I heard. They're being suspended, placed on a timeout. And this person, okay, now, and if they are receiving, because I do see where there's karmic repercussions going on here, they were not expecting this to happen. They weren't expecting it to happen, or didn't anticipate it to hit them so hard. Yep. Whatever this is they've been doing, it was unsuccessful, and now it has created a bunch of loss for them financially. Their financial stability is being called into question right now. Whatever it is that they've worked so hard to acquire, they may be losing it. Listen, there is negative karma being played out. Ooh. And they're being suspended. This is and they have to watch. Okay, so part of, I want to say, this is like, and this is in the background. Like, I think what this person did not anticipate, they did not anticipate that you would move on from the past. When you took control of your life, when you regained control over your life, that, I believe, is what brought this tower down on this person. And so now they're really upset because what they're seeing is, like I said, how you may have turned your pain into profit, or you could. But this kind of looks like I'm feeling like people, if you are in a relationship or you are in a connection, I do feel like other people are looking to you and looking at your connection as something very respectable. It's very, I'm getting this very traditional um, aspect to this connection, right? Um, I am just seeing a lot of like this. It's kind of giving me stalker energy. Like you do have somebody who is like watching, looking from a distance, watching you walk away and live your life while they, on the other hand, are experiencing a bunch of really funky stuff, things that they feel are unfair. Um, they're having to sit this one out, is what I heard, especially if you are in the public eye and you're getting public recognition for the work that you do. This person really can't do anything to affect it. They can only sit back and watch from a distance. Okay. So this kind of feels like this kind of goes back to maybe a part of this here where this person may have been trying to put a wedge between you and your partnerships, whether this is work partner or this is a romantic partner. I feel like they're worried. I said they're worried about a certain truth being discovered, right? um I think that truth being discovered, this is somebody who, I also feel like this is somebody here who may have rejected you in the past. So part of their fears and concerns are that if they come back, that you would reject them similar to the way that they rejected you. This person is so hell bent on causing endings for you that they don't even realize that everything that they're doing against you is really affecting them. It's not even affecting you. They're so focused on you and your life. They want to know so much about what the collective is doing. Meanwhile, their life is on fire. They're losing their stability, they're losing resources because they're so stubborn in trying to create certain endings in your life. They don't even, it's kind of like, I don't know, I don't feel like they're actually seeing this the way they should be. They are worried. Literally, I said the thing that they need to leave you alone. Instead of worrying about what you are doing, instead of worrying about the ending and the fact that the relationship has ended, they need to just move on. But they're so stressed out about what the collective is doing. Definitely somebody who can't see the forest for the trees. And this person is so mad and trying to hold on to something that doesn't want to be held. Literally, the lesson of this whole thing was this person has been spending all their energy and resources, and all they have to do, or what they should have been doing, was focusing on self-love and their own wish fulfillment. This person is like literally allowing their whole lives to implode because they chose to come after an earth angel. They chose to come after God's chosen one. And as a result, they are losing all of the things. Like this person's kind of like, Because I'm looking at where all the pentacles are. Like this person just, it's kind of like whoever has the most toys wins. Like that's all. This person was just trying to collect assets and things. Because for them, that's where success is. But they don't realize that that's not where success lives. Success lives in the heart. It starts with love. Venus, your Venus sign. Venus affects your love and your money. When love is good, your money is good. When love is bad, your money is bad too. That's usually how it works. And this person, they spent all this time focusing on resources and finances, all for them to start losing it. They're losing those things. And instead of turning that energy onto themselves and focusing on self-love to kind of get themselves out of this bucket that they put themselves in, like way at the bottom of the bucket, the lesson in all of this for them was to turn to themselves, find love of self, find love of God, find love of self, find wish fulfillment through yourself. Yeah. Listen, I said they were unsuccessful. Part of their best course of action is for them to stop trying to do what it is that they've been trying to do because it's unsuccessful. Um, and it feels like if they wanted to come back in from the cold, they would have to be in the energy of wanting to reciprocate and give this balanced give and take energy within the connection. But I still do not see that here. I don't see that here. This person is dealing with the tower moment that they've created for themselves just by being the way that they've been this whole time. Where's the kipper? All right. Let's jump into the kipper. Okay. First card that came out was courthouse. So whatever this person has been doing, this could be bad news in the court, like in a legal situation where they can't keep doing whatever it is that they're doing as it relates to maybe an inheritance or some type of windfall. And they're yes, they are very concerned. They are very concerned that, like I said, judgment has been called. Somebody's pathway has been blocked. They've been blocked, especially if they've been trying to affect a relationship. Okay, if somebody here, and I've talked about this before, I was like, if somebody here was trying to affect trying to affect somebody's relationship, pathway has been blocked, or the pathway to this relationship has been blocked. There may have been something done in the courts. Something may have been done illegally. Exposure. If there's been a thief here, somebody has stolen something. They were unsuccessful. But if somebody here had been stealing repetitively, especially if it has something to do with an inheritance, that is going to be exposed. And soon. Somebody here was trying to, okay, somebody, and this is kind of mirrored energy. Somebody here had been doing a lot of work to break up a couple. But that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. Somebody's worried that they may have to move or relocate. They may have gotten a message of concern having to do with an end of resources. Like there's something that they've been getting monetarily, like that resource may dry up. This person may have been trying to keep you in poverty. They're in despair because they may end up in poverty. Wait, so flip. The lesson of it all. Sudden wealth in the upright, great fortune in the reverse. So it's kind of like easy come, easy go. Whatever this person was doing, especially if they were trying to affect something that was supposed to come to the collective, as quickly as they got it is as quickly as they about to lose it. This is a distorted. Oh, this could be a couple. Somebody here is in bad health. Could be a distorted masculine. Somebody here is in bad health and they're unable to travel. They're unable to travel. So even if they wanted to come towards you, whatever it is that they've been doing, they can't do it anymore. Where are we time-wise? So based on whatever this person has done, whatever they did in the courthouse, they're no longer able to do. They may be concerned about being orphaned or being left alone, or people are no longer wanting to deal with them. But I did say that people are they're stressed. They never thought they didn't think 5 steps ahead. This person never thought that they would get caught. In the environment, this privileged lady may have to move. I said that somebody here may have to move, and it may be revealed that this is a false person. Listen, whatever they were doing was unsuccessful. Thief and scales here, so that's basically justice. So somebody here may be getting themselves caught up with some legal situation. Yeah, somebody is concerned. They may be concerned about imprisonment with expectation. They had some kind of expectation that they would try to like create endings for somebody's relationship or whatever. But it appears that somebody is also concerned about the possibility of imprisonment in the distant horizon. Somebody here was trying to affect a marriage or some type of partnership. And they may have gotten a message of concerns out here twice in the same sector. So they may have gotten a message of concern that basically is telling them like, hey, whatever, but this thing that you're doing is not working. Yeah, there's something coming over the horizon. They may not even be prepared for it. If they're in a relationship, this could feel like they need to release. Okay, so this is a potential that they may need to release. Like they've got this energy that's hovering over you and your relationships. Say this is a karmic on the outside. Like they've got to let that energy go. They've got to let your energy go. They got to get out of your energy. Bad health. I said it yesterday. Bad health is part of somebody's karma. Okay, I'm going to take all of these. Somebody is in despair about, okay, so there's some hidden information. There's a message here, some hidden information about an inheritance. About inheritance, and somebody is in despair that they may have to work, or they may have worked very hard to keep this message from you, and they're in despair because you're about to find out. Okay. And this may have something to do with a family home, or your family members. Family members may be aware of what's going on. They may be losing everything. Yeah, this Ace of Pentacles. They could, something that they've done that may have been in the courts. This may result in some severe loss. It may absolutely have something to do with family members. A broken family, broken bonds with your family. Collective, I feel like I said like it's almost like they had an anticipation of like kind of creating a bunch of, havoc in your life, but that's not actually what's happening. And that is what this person or these people are witnessing. It's kind of like everything that they were trying to do to you, none of it stuck. None of it was working. Somebody here was just trying to bully you. And what they were trying to do is they were trying to affect your ego and your self-esteem, how you felt about yourself, how you view yourself, how other people view you. This person, okay, whatever this person was doing, or whatever they thought they were doing, as it relates to your finances or whatever, thief in the reverse with scales in the upright and trap in the upright, there may have been some kind of plan that got this person caught up. Maybe that's what this bad news is. It might have got them caught up. Maybe they were trying to trap you, and they ended up getting caught up in their own trap. Definitely somebody here trying to affect your relationships. If you're in a relationship, now they're paranoid. They're paranoid and concerned about they may end up getting incarcerated. Somebody's worried. Somebody's worried. And the thing about it is, they were trying to have you in sorrow. They were trying to affect your relationship so that you would be in sorrow, but that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening, and they're confused. They're confused, especially if they're losing relationships. It's almost like, what did I say I've said it in the last few readings. It's kind of like everything they've been projecting onto the collective. It's literally just kind of, you're like in a little bubble, it's just kind of bouncing off of your bubble and bouncing right back onto them. So now they're getting hit with all the energy they've been trying to project out to you. And now they're kind of baffled and confused as to why is all this happening? I kind of get the impression this is somebody who does not truly believe in karma. They don't think that what comes around goes around. They think that they're so clever that they can just kind of bypass it, and that's not what's happening. Listen, they are super concerned. They're having nightmares about being confined, or about incarceration, about captivity. They're worried. Whatever they've been doing, they're worried that it's going to get them caught up and they may end up in jail. And I also feel like this person, I kind of feel like this person, this person is such a liar that they don't even remember like all the lies that they tell. So that they're telling these stories, and then they're talking to people and the stories are not lining up and everybody's looking very, very confused. Hell, they're confused because they don't remember all the stories that they've told. They don't remember the narrative that they've been spinning. This person's living a nightmare right now. They're living a nightmare, all because they wanted to live a privileged life. They wanted to travel. And then they had somebody here, because I did say they not worked alone. There's lots of, I do see several people here on this board. Somebody here may have hired a practitioner, may be a practitioner, could be experiencing a bunch of misfortune if they hired or did or have, tried to practice some juju over you. It's not working. Your return to sender is wicked. We love it. They tried to encourage some type of third party energy in order to have you not trusting your partner. But that didn't work. So if somebody here may have been trying to affect your partnership, if they were trying to affect your partnership by introducing a third party, your partner has stayed committed to your contract. And I also feel like this person, like not only did your partner not fall for this third party energy, I want to say your contract is intact. They may even want to bind themselves to your partner. Yeah, they were kind of hoping that your partner would slip up and entertain this third party energy, but I don't see that here. Yeah, they wanted your partner to break their vows, or they wanted you to break your vows, but that's not what's happening. That's not what happened. Uh-oh. Yeah, somebody here is experiencing bad luck. Somebody here is experiencing bad luck. If any of these people here that were involved in this situation were married or are married, they may be discovering, again, like I said, all the energy that they project out to the collective, it got to go somewhere if it's not hitting you. So if somebody here was trying to put some juju over your relationships, over your marriage, if you are married, if they were trying to affect your work, it's not working. They are now experiencing bad luck. If they are married, they are experiencing troubles with their marriage, and you and your work is just fine. Just fine. Ooh. Now, from the bottom of the deck, look at that. From the bottom of the deck, you do have somebody here that may have stolen some real estate. There may have been some like real estate, something that may have been gifted to you. Something that may have been gifted to you by way of real estate. You may not have received it. So somebody else took control of it. Whoever this person is that took control over it, they wanted you to be codependent on them. And maybe at one time you were very codependent on them. They were able to succeed in that. This person also, if at some point in time you may have needed some assistance, this person did not come to your aid, and you lived and you learned. You learned from experience that this is somebody that you cannot rely on. Especially if when your life, like, okay, I totally relate to this. If you had a lot going on in your life at some point and this person or these people had the ability to come to your aid, they didn't. They just allowed you to experience this overload and and especially if it kind of feels like if you, okay, Now this is tied into this energy over here. They were trying to project, they had a plan, they got a bright idea. They were trying to kind of put this energy over your relationships to create conflict, right? That was part of the plan, because what they wanted you to do, or what they wanted to happen, was for you to like fall out with all the people in your life, and then those relationships break down, then you're lonely, you have nobody, right? They have been warned to stop. Yes, they have been warned to stop. This person is the origin of all of, I want to say, this person is literally the origin of all of the conflict that you may have experienced in your life. This person may have wanted you homeless. They may have bribed people to kind of pull you out of this introverted energy. They may have tried to bribe people to kind of coerce you to get involved with them. Now they're mad because whatever they've been doing has backfired, and you're not stressed. You're not in the energy that they thought you would be in. Their plan didn't work. Their plan didn't work. They were trying to take away your peace, and they were hoping that you wouldn't see it. Now they're the ones stuck with the nightmares while you sleep like a baby. And there's evidence here that they didn't reach their goal, no matter how much they tried to persevere, and they wear several masks. Whoever you're dealing with is the devil incarnate. All right. Ooh, 51 minutes. All right, let's grab some index cards. Oh, shoot. Well, they all jumped out, so I'm going to take them. That's my rule. All right, somebody has a secret life or lifestyle. Someone regrets getting involved. Family could be involved. Spirit says, open your doors and windows to breathe fresh air and energy into your home. You have a toxic parent or grandparent. Someone here has been trying to affect your crown chakra. Someone says, I don't know how you do it. Someone acted foolishly in haste. Someone may be facing homelessness or wanted you to face homelessness. Somebody is afraid of being exposed. Spirit says, move in silence. Somebody is unemployed, losing a job or a business. Your spirit team is out here. Someone's not taking responsibility for their actions. This is a blessing in disguise. You, collective, are a wise and just, honest, learned person. Somebody here may have been trying to affect your heart chakra and your crown chakra. Somebody sees things as they are, but they refuse to let go. There may be a real estate investment here. Someone could be getting tarot readings on you, or you could be a tarot reader. Someone is losing hope. The exposure of someone's sins. Okay. It's Pretty Little Lies. Your abundant life is making them angry. Somebody masks cruelty as tough love. Someone says, can you ever forgive me? Someone needs to heal. Someone's doing candle magic. Someone is also trying to affect your third eye. And someone wanted you to be homeless and alone. Bottom of the deck is unfaithful. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you, gave you clarity over your own situation or confirmation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it into the algorithm and get it in front of the eyes that need to see it the most. If you would like to book a personal reading more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box. You can go directly to my website, EnlightenedAuntie.com, to book a session with me. Again, thanks so much for all the likes, shares, subscribes, tips, donations, the new bookings. If you follow me over here from TikTok, Instagram, or Captain Reads, welcome aboard. Welcome to my tribe. Get comfortable, and I hope you enjoy yourselves here. Feel free to engage in the comments for support. Everybody here needs support. We are not crazy. Yes, there are a bunch of us all going through the same exact situation. While it may not all be the same and the players may not all be the same, the elements of all of our stories are. Okay? So again, I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you for supporting my channel and supporting my work. Until next time, take care.